Motor Trend Truck of the Year 3 times in a row, that had never been done before. Then again, neither had a 12-inch touchscreen or 1,000 pound-feet of torque. Never been done before. It's just kind of our thing.
All right, there is goal number 40 for Elias Lindholm on the season. It comes in a span of 17 seconds, yourself and then Dylan Dubé. But what does it mean, first of all, to be a 40-goal scorer in this league?
No, it's obviously a good feeling. It's a tough league to score in, and obviously I'm not known as a goal scorer, so it's obviously fun to reach out.
Definitely are now. Maybe just it looked like a sense of relief, too. I know you had a couple of chances to maybe get one last game, but did it feel a little bit of relief in there as well?
Yeah, for sure. I had a couple of chances last game, and then he made a nice stop on the one in the first period. So obviously it felt good to finally score again.
How about the game? Obviously they get one late, but seem to be in control through most of that second period. What do you kind of take up the perspective here going into the third?
No, it's a better period from our side for sure, and obviously we scored 2, so that was nice. But don't want to let that one in at the end. But got to regroup here and get the momentum back again.
Congrats on number 40.
Thank you so much.
There's Elias Lindholm.
We found a way to make Coke Zero Sugar taste better than ever. Don't believe us? Taste it and become a believer. Go on, try it. New Coke Zero Sugar, now more delicious. Best Coke ever? You bet.
Puts it across. Anderson. Pass to Lucic. Puts it up on the corner and Bradley scored. Lucic with the corner off the skating shot line.
From under the dome.
It's beginning to feel a lot like hockey season.
The team came from humble beginnings at the Corral and sealed its legacy at the Saddle Dome.
To on the field.
The Calgary Stampeders have finally given their fans something they've been starving for.
Our sports team goes all in.
Now there's a great story here.
Moses Waldo and Kemi Kepke are on top of their game. Global Sports.
Before the podiums, before the photo finishes, before the cheers, the cowbells, the 5 a.m. training sessions, there was a dream and sporting life.
Welcome back inside the Intermission. Flames TV Live brought to you by your Alberta Ram dealers. After a scoreless first period and no power plays either way, we got a little bit more action there in that middle frame, and it comes out with a 2-1 lead for the home side, the Calgary Flames, thanks to 2 goals in the span of 17 seconds in that middle frame, and the first one is yet another milestone, and it comes on the man advantage. Look at the pass from Johnny Gaudreau, the release from Elias Lindholm, what we've seen so often this season, and a little look up that finally one found the back of the net. He had no shortage of looks both last game and tonight, but there's a nice one for Elias Lindholm. Number 40 on the season. First time since 1993-94 the Flames have multiple 40-goal scorers. Johnny still within reach as well, and then here it comes. The goal call from Beasley still going on, and Dylan Dubé is right there. Johnny on the spot in the slot to finish off the pass. Calle Jarnkrok got it there, and for Dubé, it is 15 on the season. Tyler Toffoli's had a couple of really good looks in this game as well. That one on the pass from Michael Backlund, but Thatcher Demko makes the save there to keep it a 2-0 game, which would be big because with $1:14 left, the Canucks would answer and cut the deficit in half. Quinn Hughes right in front of Dan Vladar goes up and over the shoulder. That's 7 on the season for Hughes. And after 40 minutes, the score is 2-1 in favor of the Calgary Flames. Shots still in favor of the home side. And then we had coincidental minors at the end of that second period. So with no time on the clock, Tkachuk and Oliver Ekman-Larsson take a coincidental roughing penalty. So we will have some 4-on-4 action to kick off the third period. All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. 11 other games across the National Hockey League today, and many of them final, and a few of them still part of the conversation when it comes to the Western Conference and what we may see come playoff time with those two final positions still up for grabs in the wild card. If we have those out-of-town scoreboards, we'll take a look at what we'll see across the National Hockey League. But one of note for sure is the Dallas Stars, who come from behind to beat the Seattle Kraken. 2-0 was the score at one point in that game for the Kraken, but Dallas comes back to win it 3-2 the final there. We see some other scores. Nashville on the road, they're going through the Florida swing. They fall 6-2. So now Dallas and Nashville fighting for positioning in the wild card spots. Toronto loses a 2-0 lead. They fall to Florida. Then we have some games ongoing as well. St. Louis up on Arizona. And then of note, the Los Angeles Kings, who've won 4 straight. They're hosting the Anaheim Ducks. Second period tied 2-2 there. And then you see the Dallas score. So obviously, Dallas comes through Western Canada. They lose all 3 of those games, which hurt their playoff chances just a little bit, but a big response on home ice this afternoon. So let's take a look now at the updated Western Conference standings and how it all sits as we get to the final week of this NHL regular season. There you see 91 now for the Dallas Stars. Vegas Golden Knights there in the conversation. Actually, that moves Dallas up to 93 points on the year. So the Vancouver Canucks sit now 6 points back of that final spot. Obviously, Vegas sitting idle tonight. They play tomorrow, one of their final 4 games on the regular season. So plenty still up for grabs, but the picture's starting to become just a little bit clearer as we head down the final stretch of the regular season. Also, the final stretch of this hockey game here tonight as the Calgary Flames and Vancouver Canucks go to the third period. It is 2-1 in favor of the Flames. Third period's coming up next.